Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's Messi. Flings in a... He's got tall! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Plays a sharp little ball here.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Yamal. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal is onto this.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quality ball. Harrison, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found... Shoots! He's delivered all right! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. Big chance! This time, surely! There's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Messi at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now that's well seen too. Upamecano. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He can get that clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'd like to
Some
draw
first
your
half
attention to the
thoughts?
screen
Well,
right
both
now for
sides would have
information
expected
on our
a
shuttle
closely
bus
fought
service.
match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Forlan. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without complication. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Strong running down that left flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo
really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shapes to shoot! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Madrid take the lead.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible... And the finish! And he's found the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Coming on the field is number 8.
This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Vardiol. Oh, there's a probing ball. Clipped into space. Bullish header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, and looking, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Has a shot! And that's a real chance missed. Now it's Messi. And it's Palmer. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs...
Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field. Number 4. Mohamed Salah. Number 5.
McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here.
Added minutes has been
Batistuta.
indicated.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Howson. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Look at the Forlan! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That's that, the end. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. And that's a dangerous ball. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! Oh, it's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Number 7, Lionel Messi.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Guardiola gets over and intercepts. And he's gone long.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter.
Goes for a shot! Dispatched clinically. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
That has certainly made things interesting. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
DiMarco. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's Neymar! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Number 18, Neymar.
Manchester United go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's having a shot! He scores! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, that has not gone well. And it's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be
This is
3 minutes
Messi.
added time.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Kvaratskhelia really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Neymar.
So time for change.
Number
And
20,
this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Number 8, Hazard.
Rice.
Coming on the
Quarter
field.
of an hour into the second
Number
half.
24, Palmer.
Wirtz.
Number 10.
Oh, facing up to his
Mbappe.
adversary. This
Number
is a
18,
formidable matchup.
Vinicius Junior.
And it's Van Dijk. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's superb. Wirtz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Camavinga calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
And the shot! And that was very necessary.
Substitution on the field. Number 26, Eduardo Camavinga.
Guardiola.
Coming on the
Oh,
field
really well played.
is
He's picked his
number
way through.
6,
Looks across and plays it in. And he's managed to get rid. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Can he find the finish? And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless.
After 81 minutes is
So
number
now the
21.
difference is 3.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi. Coming
Neymar.
on to replace him is
Great
number
vision.
19,
DiMarco
Batistuta.
picks it up out wide.
Substitutions taking place.
He's shifting through the gears here. He has a look up. Batistuta. Oh, they can break here. He's got away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Palmer.
There will be
If they
3
want to
minutes
counter,
added
they could do
time.
with more speed.
And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Schlotterbeck. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And he's played it back. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special. And already we're underway here. Mendes picks it up out wide. Mendes, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Azar is wide and looking to get onto... Oh, smashing header! It's a loose ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. True Bangkok United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
That's been slipped through. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance, must be! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's hoisted clear. Camavinga. There's the shot! Goal! So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And he's running through. Great vision. He's had a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
Takes a shot! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up soon.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's burst through. Nicely weighted ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, it's played into the area. Well, they've got it again. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Messi. Yamal on 2 now and looking for 3. Nice control. Great chance!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he should have made it 4.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. Picked out brilliantly. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Fadio. Shot a goal! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Skriniar. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Yamal wriggles his way through. Ball driven towards the far post. Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Upamecano knocks it into space. Shapes to shoot! Quality ball. True Bangkok United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Yamal. Fadio proves too strong. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. Oh, point-blank header! And he's gone looking for safety. Neymar. And the counter is on. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, super find. And he's in, and the shot! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Messi.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 13, Cristiano
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 20.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 8, Hazard.
He's
Coming on
got
the
plenty of
field.
space out wide here. He's found a way through.
Number
Vinicius Junior!
Rodrigo de Paul. Number 19, Batistuta. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 18, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
They've played it short. Now it's to Paul. And it's made its way to him. Chance for a shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk. Played out to the right.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Played out towards the right wing. Here it is, crossed in. And that's it. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide.
Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Neymar. Knocks it out wide. Has crossed into the middle. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Yamal. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. He rises! Just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Guardiola. Neymar. Here's the return pass. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... And he shoots! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Upamecano. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Schlotterbeck. Looking for options for movement. Neymar's cross. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Neither of these two want to come. Messi!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Messi. Front-footed pressing going on here. Half-time getting close now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitz. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Threads one in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And the first 45 minutes are up. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. so smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Shot a goal! He has done it! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So is this the start of a comeback? And here's Wirtz. He's looking wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Spread it left. Quick look, then plays it in. Courtois claims it. Safe hands. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Chance here to counter. Pinches it off him. And it's Neymar. Hazard. Spread out to the left. It's Hazard! Glorious from Hazard! A finish right from the top draw. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
31 minutes is number 8, Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Eden Hazard.
So now the difference is 3.
Number 20, Yamal.
Now it's Cristiano
Coming on the
Ronaldo.
field is
Almost
number
75
10,
minutes on the clock now.
Mbappe.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field, number 8, Hazard. Coming on to replace him is number 18, Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He's in a great position here. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball's gone out of play.
Substitution on the field, number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 7,
Aims
Messi.
beyond the defence,
Number 26,
and he's picked it up out wide.
Eduardo
Played in,
Camavinga.
and he
Coming
gets
on the
rid in a
field,
hurry.
Number
Ball's gone astray.
19, Batistuta.
Neymar,
Number 24,
little pass back.
Palmer. Number 6,
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance!
substitution.
It's bounced back off the post.
Indicated.
Not the most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better.
Messi! And one more try! He's scored! And they are right back within touch! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's shifting through the gears here. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. Decent chance! Goal! Morocco! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And a shot! Decent enough try. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Palmer going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's taking no chances there. And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Vardiol. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Messi. Real chance! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Courtois. Oh, terrible mistake. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
1 minute added time.
Dani Olmo finds himself offside. And he's found a way past. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are back on the way. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Looking for the run. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So we've reached the hour mark. Now that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Raul. Now it's Kukçu. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Locatelli goes short. Shot a goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lookman takes aim and crosses. And now they can spring out of defence. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Neymar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Messi. That has been cut short. Locatelli. For Palmer. And he's running through.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious.
Number 11, Raul. Number 21, Lookman. Number 10, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 9, Neymar. Number 20, Mbappe. Number 7, Desiree Doué.
And it's Kukçu, clipped into space.
In progress.
Oh, shooting chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Neymar fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Neymar attempts a clearance.
Morocco clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neymar. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe. He's in a great position here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who will need to look a little lost, in all honesty.
11, Neymar.
And yes, it's him again. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Vardiol. Van Dijk. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. And the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal. Showing good feet. And he's in on goal. Takes a shot! And it's a goal! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
11, Neymar.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Chance for a shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Jota. Cafu. Here's Diogo Jota. And it's Van Basten. Played out to the right. And it's Neymar. Hazard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's wide, but only just.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal receives it in a decent chance! Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Van Basten. Nice looking ball. Oh, no joy this time. Can he finish? It's there! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Played out wide. Van Basten.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Shoots! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
There will be 3 minutes
some tackle
added
that.
time.
Yamal. For Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. Costa Curta. And it's half-time here.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marquinhos. Cafu. Milan disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Ronaldo. Quality ball. Rodri.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he shoots! And he hits the net! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 66 minutes.
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitutions taking place.
So now the difference is 3. Messi. Messi. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! Well, that is remarkable.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Number 21.
We have got changes here
Coming
from
on the
both sides, in
field
fact.
is number 20.
Van Dijk.
Substitution in progress.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rodri. He's looking wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mbappe. Bullish header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Marquinhos. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Mbappe is onto this. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's heaved it away. Cristiano, big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Yamal. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Okazaki. Nakata. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Okazaki. Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ronaldo running with the ball. Dani Olmo. And they've got a throw. Dani Olmo. Messi. Messi. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Messi. He's away! Well, that's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Hazard picks it up out wide. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But
Has a shot! Oh, he has leathered that.
well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Camavinga. And Guardiola. Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Okazaki defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rashford providing an outlet on that flank. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely bit of skill. It's a really well-measured ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away, and the finish! It's in! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
For Brazil, after 66
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Number 8, Hazard.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Coming on to replace him is
Foot in.
number 10, Mbappe. Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number
There's
20,
going to be another change here.
Jamal. Number 26.
They've played it
Eduardo
short.
Camavinga.
Now it's Scholes.
Coming on the field.
He's picked his way
number
through.
24, Palmer.
And now a sudden
Number
chance to
6,
counter.
Rodrigo de Paul.
Rashford. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Rashford. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Nakata. Hangs one in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So,
Neymar.
time for changes on
Coming
both
the
sides,
field
actually.
is number 19, Batistuta. Substitution
It's really
taking
well
place.
manoeuvred. And it's Batistuta. That's good play. This might... And Messi! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Chooses to go back, but he's gone backward here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's on his way. He has found the way through. Hazard, and he's in on goal. Chance for a shot. It's bounced back off the post. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Real chance! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
He's had it taken off him. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Engages and forces him off the ball. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's good play. And here's it's Cristiano Ronaldo! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Rodri. And it's Neymar. Now it's Rashford. Milan applying the press here, a high press. Yeah, he's having a shot! He has done it! AC Milan are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's found a way, great chance! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, looking for the rock. There's the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Vardiol. Looking for options for movement. Camavinga did well to stay calm there. Vardiol. And this is Ronaldo. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Yamal. Big chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! And they're back in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
There is the half-time whistle. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's in space and looking for options. Upamecano getting this one clear.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Camavinga attempts a clearance. Milan can try it again now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Yamal. Neymar. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shot.
Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 65 minutes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach. Messi! And that could have brought them level.
Messi clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Coming on to replace him is number 22, Bernardo Silva. Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Rashford. Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe.
Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's a great ball here. And the shot! Off the post! And again! He scores! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
After 84
Right
minutes
place,
is
right time, and a
10,
fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Number 41.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application.